The Flaming Fox. Once upon a time, or never, in a forest miles from the nearest village, there lived a flaming fox. He burned so hot that no animal dared go near him for fear that they might catch fire too. So the fox was always alone. One day an eagle flew by, circling high above the treetops. The fox caught sight of him and marveled at the eagle's strength and freedom, and from one moment to the next fell violently in love. He called out to the lofty eagle, "Oh, great eagle, what a joy it is to see you. I've spent my whole life alone. That is why I want to ask you to abide with me." "I can't," the eagle replied timidly. "You are the heat of fire, and I am the cold of air. We are incompatible." When the fox heard this, he became sad and spent the night lonely in his burrow. The next morning he said to himself, "Even the eagle, the Lord of the skies, is afraid of my fire. No one can love me, and I can't love anybody. I don't want to live like that." He decided to put out his fire for good. The eagle did not hear his lamentation, but when his eagle eyes caught sight of the fox from on high running through the forest, he overcame his shyness and realized he was in love. Meanwhile, the fox had reached a waterfall. In order to smother his fire once and for all, he jumped in with one great leap and was ruthlessly pulled down into the deep. As hot as the embers in him were, they could not withstand the seething water forever. At that moment, the eagle saw what the fox had done. He cried out, plunged into the water, and grabbed him with his talons, fighting against the raging torrent with his wings. He finally managed to drag the fox ashore. However, as soon as the fox opened his eyes and saw his savior, his fire flared up again and burned hotter than ever. The fire leapt to the eagle, but the eagle and the fox stayed together, clinging tightly to one another, and neither thought of letting go. So it came to be that shortly thereafter, all that remained where the two animals had been was grey ashes. Then a thunderstorm began to gather. It rained and stormed for 2 whole days and 3 whole nights. The stars were hidden by black clouds. When the elements had calmed down, the wind had not been able to touch the ashes, and they lay undisturbed on the shore as before. Then, on the 3rd morning, the sun came up, and as soon as the red rays of dawn touched the ashes, a phoenix rose up and soared high up into the air. He burned brighter than any fire because he had been born of love.